Bon dia, Giuseppe Bautista here. I just came back from a 2-week trip with my parents and their friends, and I have tons of material to edit, photographies and video. So for this 2019 probably you will see a lot of that trip on my YouTube channel and my Instagram. So for those who've been following my stories on Instagram, you have seen already like a teaser of that trip. So today I'm at Yoyogi Park for a photo shooting. So I thought, in the meantime I edit all the material from the trip, I will record a video of what's in my camera bag for this year. But for now, let me show you the sakura here in Japan. It is season. Okay, so back at home after the photo shooting in Yoyogi. Now I'm ready to show you what's in my camera bag for 2019. Okay, let's start with my camera bag. This one is a Vanguard Koi 51. And I bought this one in big camera here in Shinjuku. And it was one of the biggest I could find. And what I love about this one is that it has so many pockets that you could fit in. And you can even take everything out, move it, just empty the whole bag and make it a travel bag, for example. Also, I needed one camera bag with special pocket in it. I needed one for my computer, so I can go to the studio, get work done right on the spot. Okay. Now onto the gear I use usually. So the big guy, the Fuji X Pro 2. Now I got it with an AT135 lens. So this is the main camera I use for work and the studio. But also I took it for a few travels as a main camera as well. Like the last trip around Japan I took with my family. So you will see a lot of pictures taken with this camera. Basically because I forgot my other camera here at home, and that one is a Fuji X-E2, and this one I use it as a battlefield camera, an all-terrain camera. It's another mirrorless camera, but I simply just forgot to take it on my trip. Also I have another lens, an 1855 main lens I use for most of my jobs. I really get close to things, so that's all I need usually. Also, so I bought this external flash, a Fuji, an EF42. I will leave links of everything down in the description, so you can take a look at all of the specs of this gear. It's easy to mount. It moves on many angles, so you can bounce light everywhere, like even the ceiling or a wall, so you can take many shots as possible with this. So that's it for the big guy. Moving on, for when I don't have that much light and I don't want to use a flash, my latest acquisition for lighting was this Aputure AL-MX. It's really small and really bright. Like when I switch the booster on, now you're gonna feel it. It's really high. I can light everything. What if it's the opposite? So if it's bright, I bring an ND filter. Like for example, yesterday at Yoyogi Park, I could use this one to take portraits with that sweet bokeh behind. How many batteries do you have? 1, 2, 3. I got 4. And that was an SD card. So 4 batteries, 4 SD cards, like 64 gigas SD cards. So you've seen this before in my YouTube channel. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket, and it really is perfect for vlogging, like for those daily vlogs and shooting everything without thinking about like exposure. Footage looks amazing and I'm pretty happy with it. I can vlog all the time, it's really small and it fits in my jacket pocket, and that's what I wanted when I needed like really fast things to go on. And people still get surprised of what is this and why is that a camera? Okay, moving on. I always bring with me a really small tripod. I'm not a fan of those big sturdy tripods, and I found this one, like it fits well what I'm doing. So for example, now I'm using a big tripod for the camera, but if not, I would use this one, put it on the table, set the camera and start rolling. I do a lot of work in studio, so from last year we started using this in school, and everybody of us needs to learn how to use a light meter, checking the exposure, the ISO and the f-stop I need to use to get the best shots. So this is basically for studio work. And for the last two things, my father always is surprised that I bring with me. It's a blower and this pencil. So it's a small brush to take off the dust from the camera, and also on the other side this. So this is to clean a beaver. Perfect. Every time my dad took out his camera, I was like, okay, you need to clean that because nobody can see through your viewer. It's like, no. So clean that. Okay, and that pretty sums up what's in my camera bag for this year. I don't expect to buy any new stuff, maybe a new lens. Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting to the last part of the video, and I think you know what's coming on. So, as usually, please check out my Instagram channel, like this video, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Fins aviat! Okay, by the way, what do you think about my new background? Should I change something? Just take a look at it.